Good morning. It's Saturday time, which means it's time for another game in our Unplayed series. This game is entitled Black Book. It is a deck builder RPG that I acquired as part of a deck builder bundle from Humble Bundle in July of 2022. It was actually one of the games I was most looking forward to, but then proceeded to never play. But that's what our Unplayed series is for. Unplayed series is for getting out of our rut and for experiencing these games and getting our money's worth. I have to say, something that I was a little saddened to discover as I was looking for the bundle in which I purchased this game was I have a lot of bundles from 2021 that I bought and never actually downloaded into Steam. So this series is going to be longer than I thought. I'm actually still in the process of going through those. I really did have a Humble Bundle problem. So yeah, there will be more fun games to discover, but at least one of them starts with an A, so that made me a little sad. Because I already completed the A's. But we're not going to let that stop us today. So, this is the title screen. This is all we've seen so far. Got a pretty candle there. I guess we'll say new game. I am new, so I'm gonna say apprentice. For anyone who wishes to experience the story without much difficulty in battles, normal. Oh, this one says normal difficulty balanced for the first playthrough. Okay, so maybe I should do that one. Increased difficulty for players with card games experience. And then, holy crap, you just want to hurt yourself. So we're gonna do this level, because it says it's balanced for the first playthrough, and that's what we're doing, the first playthrough.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell.
Hello, Emma Jones.
As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Igor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Alright, so we're starting off pretty dark. Sounds like, my fiancé killed himself. And, now I want to get his soul back from hell. So I'm gonna do a lot of, black magic to do that. There I am standing at his grave.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return. But you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you had it? Relatives. And from the warm summer, departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice.
Yeah, he's dead. He doesn't get a say anymore.
From that robe myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
He doesn't believe that he killed himself. Click on things to interact
They
with them.
didn't bury him in the holy ground.
I wonder if the candles save.
I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with the sun already.
Ready? To the crossroads. Adam's Head. Adam's Head heals minor wounds, a useful thing on any journey. Replenishes 5 health. Ooh. Oh! If I click there, I can walk. We shall do that. Things to click on.
I have to go to the crossroads. I have nothing to do in the village.
Okay.
Spring is so hot this year.
So to the crossroads. Prologue. Initiation of a Colden.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Cherding, 16 miles. Selikamsk, 102 miles. Nirop, 21 miles.
Candles. Old and enchanted candles from Old Igor's hut. With their help, you can draw a circle that can offer protection against evil spirits. Applies 3 shield on the first turn. I wonder if I'm getting cards when that is occurring. What the heck is that? There's something absolutely watching us. Herb. 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 There's a lot of things watching us. Another herb.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
Okay, I think we've looked around pretty well. So we can talk to old Igor at this point.
The candles?
Yes.
Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you after all. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Had to actually click on it.
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark, and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first Zagavar.
Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. You and your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all of your Zagavors. Accidentally clicked on something. Try using the page Erasm. Press the End Turn button to recite your Zagavor. Okay, well I already clicked it. Enemy turn. The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with the defense symbol. Defense shields you from damage but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page Avdelide, which has the defense effect. So click it.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages, as indicated by the empty slots at the top of the screen. A Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently recite a Zagavar consisting of 2 orders and 1 key. You can see the type of page, order, or key in its upper corner. So I can do 2 attacks and a shield.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
Black Book helps you predict your enemy's actions, so he's going to attack me for 1. Study the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. Death awaits behind the 0 health threshold. Okay.
Take that, you mangy hellhound. Well,
Apparently we are going into the gates of hell. To become a witch. Well, I guess... Yeah, there's nowhere to look around to, so we're just gonna go into the rift.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you, for the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest?
The first seal was just the tutorial.
This is another matter entirely.
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
Alright.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
What sort of devil are you?
How rude.
Bah.
I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
That's the spirit.
You have just committed your first sin. They say that the fate of the Kolden and the witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events of the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left, but to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. I would think that taking care of demons is like...
But you are still
good.
too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Alright, we have made it through the tutorial and opening.
What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago. Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal. The Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part. But what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning.
And that was why he adopted you in the first place.
Now it is you who
'Cause he
will
needed to
help
have a
the
successor.
people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless.
Galbets and his boss Cellar. Old Igor says that's where the Domovoy lives. I've never met one, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house. There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
So how...
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlam Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. Then one year, a 7th brother was born. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. Vasya, having charts is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you. It's knowledge that gives us strength, for we harness their own power against them, with the charts under our control. One day I was looking after Timofey. I cursed him severely, so the Leshy carried him away. We never found Timoshka. He'd vanished. Oh, it's hard to bear these scenes, but... So I decided to become a Koldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Koldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past.
How can I recognize evil spirits?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down. Be strong. Such is our fate.
How's our Izba built?
It was built long ago. More than half a century ago, it seems. All according to old rituals. You know them by now. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
No, I have to...
On this screen, you can change the page composition of the Black Book. On the right side, you can see the current page composition of the Black Book. On the left side are pages available to you, but not in the current Black Book composition. You can categorize pages with special filters. You might receive pages that are currently unavailable as battle or task rewards. You can alter page composition of the book. To craft new pages, you will need rubles. Black Book volume has to stay within the limits of the maximum and minimum number of pages. You may also save 3 different sets of pages and change them as needed. In time, you will uncover even more Black Book pages which are sealed away at the present. You can change the composition of the Black Book at any time, except during combat. Okay, I don't think I really need to change the composition right now, right? I wonder what waste means. Oh, deals 3 damage each turn, ignoring shield. Increases the attack of each page for 2. Rate up attack. Well versed. This page amplifies by 1 for every other page in the same color. Right. Cool, so those are the only pages I have right now. I can save the game if I want. Game saved, go back. Oh, wait, no. Return to game. There we go. So now Black Book is right there. Red corner. Guess that's an ancestor or something.
Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the Domovoy came to be.
Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the visitors.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. You are known for your knowledge in these matters.
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations?
If you answer a knowledgeability question correctly, you will receive an experience reward. A tooth. Sometimes your answers will influence in-game events. To recognize the correct answer, you will have to carefully study your surroundings and the onomasticon, which you can open at any moment from your menu. You can also receive a hint by pressing your knowledge button, however you only get half the experience. What is this? What is this frickin' LA Noire thing? They said it was up here? That's where I'm at. This. No. Knowledge? No, that's like my experience tree. I mean, at this point, I have no information. They said I could get more information. And there's nothing here. It's this. Onomasticon. A man from Vyatka once entered our village. He would tell us stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to a shishiga, or else she would prevent the mill's mechanism from returning. As an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On occasion, he forgot and offered nothing. Sure enough, the windmill ground to a halt. When the man began to investigate inside the mill, there was the shishiga sitting on the grinder, threatening him with her finger outstretched. She suddenly vanished. The miller gathered some tobacco and threw it into the shadows of the corner of the mill at midnight. The windmill started to turn again, and the shishiga stopped causing mischief. Okay, so I guess I'll say that it's spirits.
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasha. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was...
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the devil haunts that go and be back home by sunrise? We have much to do.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Alright.
Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait! One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
Now, on the travel map, every night it will display different locations. You may go on your way only after you speak to all of your visitors. You can visit any available location, however, your health recovers only after you accomplish your task and return to the Izba. Your goal, visit your main task location. However, you can't reach it without visiting all the other locations along the way. The game autosaves each time the location changes. You can also save your progress manually, in which case the game will save as soon as you enter a new location. I think we're actually starting the game, guys. You can open the map by clicking on your present location. We wish you the best of luck exploring the northern lands of Chirdanuzid. I guess this is the optional path. So we're going to go ahead and run an ad and BRB. Okay, we're back. And now it seems like we're actually going to start playing the game. I think I'm gonna go this direction and just ignore that other path.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the
Since
foul
I'm still
earth.
figuring out what we're
The
doing.
chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp. The strange noises soon subside into the silence of the Chirdan woods.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going this way.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
Dude, I have a negative view of Leshy now because of Inscription.
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched.
Cool. We're gonna keep going.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see two silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
I'm gonna
The
read a
black
prayer.
figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
Hi.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere? Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Devil's Finger. Devils periodically shed their claws so new ones can grow, sharper and stronger. Their discarded fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Cool. I was expecting that I would, do fights, but we made it all the way to the old windmill without fighting anybody. Maybe because of my choices.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding village.
Whoop, wait, this way. Herb. Gotta get the herb. Heck yeah. Okay, now we can keep going this way. Go around the back, see what is here.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cirden. You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller.
There's definitely something watching me.
The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning. This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles.
I'm not gonna steal his money. He already paid me. I'm assuming that would accumulate sin. So how can I use my herbs? Items? I guess I have to be in a fight. Okay. Look at the rift.
A block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's.
Here they are.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then?
Well, what do you want with the windmill, then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place. You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller. But I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable, and you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
Well,
Okay.
so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem. There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can...
Okay, we fighting now. So he's gonna do 5 times 2. I can replenish my health. I only have 1 block spell, so I'm gonna use that. I'll take 5. Okay.
You are so arrogant.
Yes.
I'm going to seal a random page. Okay, so I can just attack him then. Fortunately, I got most of the defense. Looks like he... Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like poison. Waste is poison. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna block. Huh, I wonder if I needed to do the key one first in order to get its good effect. That's sealed. He's gonna do 13 block. We are going to waste, and hit him.
The book. I never give.
Okay, so the key page automatically goes last. Take a little bit of damage. Oh, I guess he died to his waist. I have completed the prologue. Any new pages are automatically added to the black book. So I can do... increases attack of each page for 3. Okay. Key Tongue does not use the word slots of Gavor. Oh, so you can cast it in addition? So it's just an additional damage? Firm. Page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. Like, well-versed. I guess I'll do Key Tongue. Free card sounds good. Ha! We got 666 experience. That's hilarious.
You take the demon into your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
The miller wasn't making the proper sacrifices. That's how the cookie crumbles.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits, so we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open...
I doubt that, but who knows? Look...
I see. Time to get... The chorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, you knew what everything. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people.
That seems horrible, but okay.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer.
I've seen them before in your Pested. Not often, though.
Now you will see. You can observe our entire gubernia in your Pested. God help.
Location has a specific type of job. Hunger, strife, corruption, etc. Each chort has a job preference. You can discover it by learning a specific skill. Chorts perform better with the job of their choice and worse with ones they hate. In order for chorts to not torment you and steal your health, don't forget to give them jobs every morning. Alright. His favorite occupation is to interfere with the work of the peasants, so he knows all about housekeeping and farming. Cause a horse to be stubborn. Cause strife between a young bride and her in-laws. Infest the crops with worms. Slander an I almost thought this was slaughter. Slander an innocent girl. Send rats. Get rid of the Sudecto spirits. Blind. Alright. And Opranic during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. He is now a fiend. But I don't know anything about him. I do know about you, though. And you know about farming, so I think you should go there. Do I click and drag you? How does this work? How do I assign you? How, what? Yes, go there. Oh, send. There we go. He's gonna go there. He likes it when children starve. Lost his eye in a bet with a sinful lot who accepted bribes, now hates people even more. You hate people? Okay, go there. I don't know what an oprnik is. Likes it when children starve. Maybe rats would ruin food? And then I'm just gonna send him to blind. Alright, so now all my pesters are... all my chorts are done. They're doing their thing. So they're not gonna bother me.
The moment I became a Khaldun, there is no such place. You just noticed. Your own chorts are also a giant pain.
How did you come to...
Well, told you the other day, that's their fighting. I heard once that shepherds are no worse. So I became a shepherd boy. Helped Prokopy, the holy fool. I shouldn't mention him at night. Knew his way around the forest, that one. So I studied under him. It's not like had to bust. In any case, see how I managed to teach.
Are shepherds really nowhere?
What makes you think they aren't? Why don't you try finding all the cat? One has to know how to... And in case a demon steals a cow, you'll have to learn. You'll wish.
The reason why I'm going through all of this kind of boring dialogue is in case it adds to my, my knowledge bank.
But of great knowledge,
Because it could make a
cursed
difference
lot of
in,
people.
you know, advising
Practically
people.
earned a living. Nearly cursed me once.
Demons are the...
Well, the miller won't...
Can the wind spin them? Dude, it's dangerous.
Well, what did you expect? The demons might...
Dialogue out of 10,
If
yeah.
we can start making floor. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam...
How did you manage your own chorts?
Nothing to it, really. Just their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
So I just got a thing. Little men. Once we asked Colden to show his imps, he was nice and drunk. He waved at us. I'll show you, but don't be frightened. Each had on a blue, short pants and red shirts. They stood in line like little men, about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk, but hopped about. When the Colden gave an order, the wind started to howl. I'll send them to the forest to count the needles on the pines, and when they're needed, I'll call, and the wind will blow them back to me. He sighed bitterly. The imps asked incessantly for work. What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to cast curses on people, but the more you curse, the more imps you get. It's torture. Not long ago, there was a rich man who lived in the village. He had a water mill. One day he fell ill and found himself at death's door. He told his worker, gather 3 horses and take me to the mill, for I will die today. Assistant to this he was told. As he was riding home, he thought to himself, how did my master know he would die today? He called the horses to a stop and rode back to the mill. When he arrived, he peered quietly through the window. What did he see but his master just sitting there, crying bitterly? Just then a trapdoor to the cellar opened, and several devils emerged. They tore the master's skin open and ate his flesh. Then one of the devils possessed the miller by crawling to the skin that was left over. Holy crap! Alright, cool. We need an ad break after that one. Oh my god. Okay, we should be back. Let's see our visitors.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised.
Cool.
The spirits broke some things in the windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson. Well, it is what it is.
Afternoon, sorceress. I come bearing gifts. There's this woman. Gets on my nerves. It's awful. Could you curse her, maybe? Nothing serious. Just put her in her place.
Here, seed. Well, I sent all my people out already, so I don't know if I can.
All right. I'll make her swell up, so be it.
Thank you, Vasa. Well, see you.
Be well and live long. My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
We're being renegade.
Yeah, it's been at least a week.
You sure have grown tall. How tall? Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose loved ones. I know. However, I'm here for another reason. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night. I don't believe all this supernatural stuff you see. I entered this old Banya, the abandoned one, by the river. It was around midnight. I opened the door and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove, you know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark.
Oh yeah, see that.
That devil didn't let me go. All of a sudden, some female voice said, "Marry me." The hand was hot as fire, and then I just lost it, and it kept on asking. And she still held on to me, wouldn't let go, so I told her I would. Then she let me go. I ran as fast as I could.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a bad engagement.
You're a knower. Help me, would you?
Nikolai visited the Banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be?
A Bannock was the master of the Banya in which he resided. He could help to protect a man, but also scare or even kill him. It's important to perform rituals correctly and be careful not to violate any taboos. It was forbidden to use the Banya during the first or third heating, or when drunk. A man could suffocate or burn himself to death, events that were considered to be a punishment of the Bannock. A man could also fall into the hearth, constructed of rough-hewn stones, later constructed of brick. Some Banyas even caught fire, so people built them far from their izba or even on a riverbank. Peasants often gave birth to children in banyas, so there was always a risk of a devil replacing their baby with an aspen log or a broom. Jeez. So I guess I'll say a bannock? Sounds like a bannock is a guy, though, and he was hearing a female voice say, "Marry me." I don't have any information about Rusalka now, but...
In the Banya, you say? Wow, that's a Bannock, all right.
Lord Almighty.
So its hand was hairy. What else did you notice?
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. The hand was black.
It's
and
not like
hairy.
it's much of a puzzle. It's like, go read this thing and then say the right answer.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent me here right away.
Ah, wise woman, your
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye. Don't forget the stone, Kolya.
I'll wait for you out.
Got one more visitor.
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil Lake. By the way, I have brought you. It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with holes everywhere. The horror! So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows?
You have the ability to take companions along on your travels. Each helper has a unique ability you can make use of in battle. Presence or absence of certain helpers affects outcome or in-game events. By Zapolska, huh? I don't know where Zapolska is, so... Thought it was over here, but I don't see it, so... Alright.
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. A quick gesture
I'm going to
and the
attack,
circle is drawn.
because I am bored. Ooh, he's gonna summon more evil spirits, huh? I've gone full Leroy. Leroy Jenkins. I go full aggro. This is only the third deck building match I've done in this entire game, and I am an hour and 15 minutes into it. So I guess I can start giving my review about the game, huh? Whoop. Here's the target. This one. Pride of Famous War Cry, what was Leroy's prior statement? I'm just going in or something like that? Time's up. Let's do this. Seems like they don't ever attack my colleague, so that's nice. What's a helper's ability? I don't know what helper's ability does. Oh, backhand. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna keep putting waste. No, I'll put waste on this homie. You. cool, they died. Excellent. Choose a new page. Page remains active for 1 turn. Increases the shield value in pages for 3. Oh, that's pretty good. Once and forever. Firmer than stone. 1 attack to... Oh, area of effect. I like area of effect. We'll do that. Yay, we killed things.
You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight. You pick up a stick and start scaring away the snakes. One of the enraged creatures jumps up and bites.
I need aspen demons for the seal thing, so I figured I should mess with them. Okay. For each page I read, excluding gestures, I suffer -1 attack. That's too bad. Backhand him. Almost one-shot him. Not quite. I guess he has a cooldown timer. Alright. Cool. Choose a new page. Yeah. Area of effect. Ooh, I gained a level and grow in power. I am now in the skills section of the menu. Here I can unlock new magic abilities. I can visit this section through the menu at any time. With each level I increase my health and gain... With each level I increase health and gain knowledge points, which are necessary to unlock new abilities. As you increase your level, more and more demons will join your swarm. Some abilities unlock automatically at the moment of obtaining a certain level. Wait, so am I supposed to do anything, or...? I believe this is it. Seems to be the only thing I can learn, so... I have now learned that. Yay! I can change one card with a trump one. Alright. Cool. Auto learned. These require level 3, so that's the only thing I can learn. Alright. Alrighty. Cool.
Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky. It seems that he is in deep thought. He merely sighs when he notices you. You start to walk away. As soon as you turn your back, you feel...
Hoping to leave him alone, but he's like, no, I want to die. Oh, there's a guy over here, too. Try to kill the little one first. He don't even get to attack. Alright. So... I'm gonna do a shield. And that. Let's go. Blocked. You are no match for me. Though he is getting a little stronger every turn, it seems like. Alright, we got him. Ooh, removes negative status. And heals you? Seems like it could be good. Traveling Herbalist. Let's see what they have. So I guess I should maybe talk about this game now and, like, if it seems good.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here.
Ooh, some expensive stuff. I would say that this game is an RPG deck builder. Emphasis on the RPG. I'm finally getting to do deck building fights now, but I had to get through an hour of content before I could actually get there. This seems like a pretty well-made game. It's definitely a Unity game. But, you know, there might be more complexity as I get through this, so yeah, I would say worth the time. How much is it on Steam? Let me actually check for a second. Store page. It is $25 on Steam. I don't think I would pay that for it. I would wait till it's on sale. Or like get a bundle or something. Most recently, they had a 55% off sale past April. They are going to release a new game from the publisher in October. So I know a lot of times, sometimes they'll do previous games on sale to celebrate, that sort of thing. So I might want to check that out if it happens. Adam said I have plenty of. Can do shield. Ooh, I can weaken the enemy. Increases shield with the ooh. That's really good. I'll use that for a boss fight. Moves the cause of stats from the enemy. And I'll get some things that remove curse status. Seems like that could be useful. What's this? Removes poison and waste. I'll grab that too. Alrighty. Thank ya.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. You walk around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth of a dead... It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears.
Hey, cool. I got an item.
You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer.
So you wandering at night again, Vasilisa. Be careful on the road you travel. It can lead you to places no one can help you out of.
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
Nothing I could afford because I spent everything at the herbalist. Alright, so mental note. The Abbey has some good stuff. Is this the optional quest? Screw that. I'm gonna keep going this way.
There's a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern you take several steps towards the silhouette, but it disappears in the morning mist.
Sometimes it seems like bravery is good.
Night travels.
If you try to run
are not
away,
the
it's
most
like they
convenient ones.
seize on that.
In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You step into a silent meadow where a demon is drinking tea from a samovar. He notices you and invites you to join him. You try to politely decline the offer. This seems to...
I see. This seems to be a countdown, like he's gonna do 15 in 2 turns or something like that. So I've been shielding for no reason. But we're learning, it's okay. I did not buy the shield herb, so... Good stuff, yeah. Heal myself. And the waste skills up. Cool. Where the style of the conflict does conflict with the information provided. Starting issues with this does bleed over from Inscription, where the style of game conflicts with the information provided. What do you mean by that? Basically, you need a little extra effort to parse what each card does. Ah. Yeah.
Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow, strewn with old, overgrown. You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one. You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching. A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the grave, the old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near
I'm not gonna take that. Oh! This was the place that we needed for the optional task. I think.
You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening.
Hi, Vasya! I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake! All right.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Cool. We got healed. Pretty song, but ain't nobody got time for that.
The small barrel once held water.
Here at last. And all these demons in these parts, I had never thought.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm.
Enemies here as well. No place is safe.
Not as
these
clean a
days,
layout
I
as
guess.
Slade Spire and MTG. No, definitely not.
I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me? Someone must have been there before me.
They're also very much like, you will learn this folklore.
Well, first of all, it was
It is
nighttime,
required.
and evil is strongest at night. Why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai?
Maybe because he didn't ask permission?
Bannock sure love their rituals. You didn't ask to be let in, did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, there you have it.
You don't say.
The banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no one grabs me?
Wait here. I'll look. This banya sure sank low. The door is stuck.
Yeah, free earn.
Here it is, the old Banya. The things it saw during.
Okay, I think I have now clicked on everything I can. So now I think we can go.
Well, is it time?
All right. All the shelves have rotted through. Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Bannik.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light has been shining here, right until we came in. Let's summon her and ask some questions.
All right.
First, let us prepare. I'll draw a circle to be safe.
Better safe than sorry, Vasya.
In order for the Bannock to know we're here, let's heat up the stove. And that stone that you took, put it back.
It's better if you do it. I sort of...
Really? Very well. After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll read a special spell, and just like that, she should appear.
Vasya, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
I'm a knower. I know things.
Well, let's get...
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kolya. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear. If you step out of the circle, she'll strangle you.
All right, I get it.
Here we go. Bannock, my hostess, let us wash in steam.
Wait. Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An ordinary girl, you say? Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is that a demonic trick? What is she then?
Jared in the Banya was one of the most important features in the state. People washed themselves in their clothes in Banya, as well as cured themselves, gave birth, made divinations, and conjured. Banya brought about health, but was both clean and unclean. Childbirth left the filth of original sin, which had to be washed away and cleansed with holy water. Young people often organized Yuletide gatherings and games in the Banya, and sometimes formed couples. If during the often cruel Yuletide games none of the men stood up for a girl, she was considered to be almost the same as an old maid in the premarital hierarchy. Don't actually know the correct answer.
If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Yes. You're true.
They mentioned replacing babies with a broom or a...
Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for a long, long time. 18 years. I've grown to resemble them. I was still a child and came to wash with my mother. I did something wrong. I can't remember what, but my mother said, "Devil take you." And so, an Abdericha took me.
Don't curse people!
Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the Banyas. I got sent where the stove was hot. Such was my life. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about Aspen demons?
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdericha.
Ooh.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world. Bring me a good belt and a cross the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the Abdiricha will have to marry me to someone. You, young fella, don't you let me down. Only you can do it.
I will help. I promise you my word.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross won't do. I've been living with evil spirits for too long. I need one that's been worn by a demon.
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing chort?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend is a no.
Where can we find the belt?
I need a. It has to be woven by a skilled.
We can give you the name, right?
No, the name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
Alright,
Right.
we will help.
you. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon, a name, and a belt crafted by a witch. I think I hear the roosters. I need to go. Until we see you again.
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do next.
But she
What are you
needs a
guys
cross
thinking?
that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have.
This is our destiny. A changeling.
What's a change?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the Aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the Aspen seal?
I am going to save the game. And then I'm going to go on a ad break. Okay, so ultimately, I think Black Book is an interesting game. I would not buy it for $25. Get it on sale for 10 or something like that. I am going to swap over games. I thought it might be interesting for people to see the new Marvel Snap layout.